Go- Am I live? Are you sure? It seems what is that? What is happening with me today? I'm wet. I had water on my face. I put water on my face before I started. I think everyone can calm down now. We're gonna be okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program. It is Sunday. It is me. I am in Roanoke, Virginia, as it says. I wrote the title differently than what I wrote on the thumbnail. I don't know why. Well, because I said Roanoke, and I was like, well, who cares? And then, in tribute to my Roosh Hay episode, which is now available after much ballyhoo and faldera, go like it, go watch it, go comment, go share, go tell Roosh that you loved it and that he did great and that you respect him and that you admire him. He's very online. I thought because he was Rouge, he used to wrestle as Rouge, I thought, well, I'll put on these red ones. And, I really should have put on white ones because he's El Toro Blanco. But nevertheless, there you go. You get the gist of that. And then, so that's the discrepancy between the thumbnail and the title. Nevertheless, go like, go watch, go comment, go share, go tell Rouge. I spoke to Tony Khan last night, and his understanding was that, and he said he would tweet it, but he didn't. It hurt me that because I don't have a graphic, he waives all responsibility for the interview. So maybe that's why I don't have a graphic, because he doesn't really want to be held liable for anything that happened. I'm sort of unsanctioned. Smart legal workaround. That's why he's the businessman he is. That's why he's at the top of his game. Prisma says, good morning, all. I have no coffee this morning. I'm stuck drinking tea. I'm a disgrace. I could not ever switch to tea. So throughout the day, especially at AEW, I'll switch maybe around 5 or 6. I'm like, I gotta get maybe a tea. I have to get something in my mouth. So I'll have peppermint tea, usually, if they have it. And it's great. I love it. I'll load it up with some lemon and stevia, and I have a hell of a time. But I could never have black tea. I abhor. And I certainly could not start my morning with it, an English breakfast or it feels like it doesn't have any caffeine. It's just not good. I just don't like it. It doesn't feel, I just don't respond to it, is what I'm trying to say. So I have this. Is a dark roast, but then I have a cold brew that I will pour into it. By the way, I just want to talk about this, and I want to talk about how ahead of the curve I am. Actually, let me show you this photo. I usually get in a paper cup. I always get cold brew, no ice, in a paper cup. And they completely misunderstood me at the airport, and they took what I didn't want and just put it in a paper cup and thought that's all the issues. If you go to certain Starbucks, I can't remember where I just was, but they're starting to get rid of all of the plastic cups, and they're going to put cold brews and whatever in. There's new plastic cups that they're not new paper cups. This is similar. It's a little different. You can feel it's a little different, but the plastic lids are paper lids now, which is fucking, as far as I'm concerned, just fantastic. It's an incredible thing, and shows you how far ahead of the curve I was by years. And it's still not rolled out everywhere, but one day it will, because I care about the environment. If you know me, you know this guy cares about Earth. Messana say good morning, everyone. Leo said, are you a fan of the movie RV? Is that? I'm thinking of. There's a movie with Ice Cube. Am I thinking of Are We There Yet? I don't think I've ever seen RV. Manuel said, I've been on a Leslie Nielsen kick since the new Naked Gun was out. Any recommendations on other shows to watch? On Airplane, of course. I'll recommend the deepest cut of my Leslie Nielsen knowledge. The Don Knotts vehicle, The Reluctant Astronaut, in which a black-haired Leslie Nielsen plays a completely straight role. It's just nice to see them and see Leslie Nielsen before he realized that he was perhaps funny. Police squad, yeah, of course. I don't need to go into that. Doral said good morning. James said good morning. So Sierra said good morning. Ellie said good morning. James said good morning. Leo said, I have a fucking stupid Mariana Cross song in my head. I have no idea what you're even talking about. We live in different circles. You hate so many things that I've never heard of, which should tell you there's a completely other way to live your life. All those things that you do hate, I don't know about them. Mia said, good morning, beautiful people. Christine said, good morning from my own back in your own backyard. James said, tranquilo. I'm so tranquilo. Simon said, good morning. Nell said, good morning. Nell said, literally a new favorite episode for me. I really do love that guy. He's fantastic. Shaggy said, Messanity said, are there any statues for Tony Atlas and Roanoke? If so, are they just women's shoes? I'm not gonna comment. Shaggy said, I think Roosh is in the room and holding RJ hostage to make us all tell him he did a good job. No, I thought he did a good job. Can I say that? Doral said, the Star City. I'm about 30 minutes west of you. This is the Star City. Mike said, good morning, everyone. James said, Sandy. Vanessa is here, said, hello, wonderful people. I hope you're all well. I'm back today to bother you with another foreign word for underwear. So cheers and greetings to all gawkers and subdued pervs who are here to marvel at RJ's red Apanintai, which is Lithuanian. And they're Eastern European. They're like the RC Cola of Russia, I think is the best way to say it. Oh, look at this. We have a request. I never thought I'd see the day. We have a request from Harley Cameron, who I think is here. And it's a nice one. It is a smart one. It is a sweet one. Sing a love song, but halfway through, you fart. Sing a love song, but halfway through, you fart. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the twilight twinkling in your eyes of... Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. See, I chose a different fart because I thought it suited the mood better. Hey, thanks for that one. Hey, that's a great request from Harley Cameron. Wants to hear a love song, but halfway through there's a fart. Harley, of course, there was a video last night where she was wrapped up and fell over a bed. You should all check it out. It's a nice time. Doral said, no graphic, sign the waiver, AWs for the sickos. Harley. Yeah, that's right. Neil said, happy cultiversary to me. Can we get the Tranquilo pose in the underwear, please? This is just straight perversion now. He's going to yell at me. I would like to remind everyone that I think this should be a place of discourse and thought, and maybe not intellectualism. You know, I don't want to get up on my pedestal, on my podium, but I think it's a place where we could all come here and be human. Ellie said RV is Robin Williams. Let me look this up. Oh my God, I've never seen this. Oh, I did see this. And Cheryl Hines. So it is Are We There Yet? But with Robin Williams and Cheryl Hines. I remember seeing a fucking poster for this. What a cast. Robin Williams, Jeff Daniels, Cheryl Hines, Kristen Chenoweth, Will Arnett. Dysfunctional family who rents an RV for a road trip. It's just a road trip movie. It's a camping road trip movie. Who else is in it? Tony Hale. Barry Sonnenfeld. Oh, filmed in Vancouver and Alberta. The film has an approval percentage of 23%, with the critics' consensus reading an unoriginal and only occasionally funny family road trip movie. RV is a mediocre effort, and not even the charisma of Robin Williams can save it. Generally unfavorable. Justin Chang of Variety said RV works up an ingratiating sweetness that partially compensates for its blunt predictability and meager laughs. Roger Ebert wrote, "There is nothing I much disliked, but little to really recommend." Oh, and it won the Raspberry. Worst excuse for family entertainment. Good for them. I don't know. Leo said, "I mean, I hate Gary Vee, and I know you hate him too." Well, he's inescapable because he's hacked the algorithm. James said, "RJ, William Shatner is in my area this weekend. I couldn't see him due to work." Well, you have so many unanswered questions now, you know? Harley said, "Run back into the wall and hit it and fart. You become a dragon. Dragon, fart, fall over, poop." Is she just hitting her keyboard at this point? I wanted to talk about you. And now I gotta it's just like, oh, I'm the fart dragon. Look out. Hey, breathing fire out of my ass. Fall over, poop. The fuck? What? A sick, and this is the problem with rich people. They throw their money at you like this, and I think it's sick. They go dance monkey, and they throw. I feel like I'm at, not even a sex club, one of those pervert furry clubs. Well, they said, "Hey, W with Roosh." I will watch that today. I fucking hope so. Neil said, "Maybe we could replace the Hogan emote with a Harley or a fart emote." I kind of like, all things considered, in terms of what I'm encouraging, I would perhaps prefer the Hogan emote now. Shaggy said, "Thanks for signing my card outside of the Aragon. I was one of the 2 guys hanging out." I'm more than happy to. Thank you for getting the card. I know it's, what a weird building. What a weird place Chicago is. Did you do well? Did you get everyone to sign cards, or was it just me? Was anyone a dick to you? Is really what I want to know. Speaking of cards, I will be hosting this thing August 28th. Steel City Collectibles. It's like live, I guess, on YouTube. I'm watching this guy break the cards, break in a box, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know, but I'm going to be figuring it out. Also, tomorrow, let me look up I may be stopping by at some juncture. Evil Uno has it's 24-hour live stream. All proceeds go to Canadian Cancer Society because we have to be good people. God forbid we make money for ourselves. It's the world's longest match. It's on twitch.tv/eviluno, and I may be popping on to watch some of this. I think that would be a good thing for me to do. It would make me feel like a good person. Mia said, "My Dunkin' breakfast is cold. They are fired." Go back and tell them. Walter said, "RJ, wear a t-shirt in the morning." What a dick. Christine said, "Thanks, Ellie. It was time was cool. It's Germany." Oh, yes, Christine went all around the world. Darrell said, "There's a large light-up star in Roanoke on one of the mountains." How do they plug it in? "You can see it as you drive from Roanoke from I-81. That's where the Star City name comes from. So the Star City comes from the fact that they just put a star on the mountain. Christine said, "I thought this was the fart emote." And it is. I think it is. So we already have one. Straight Perversion is the brand. This cult is for the sickos and Harley farts. Tranquilo Jones over here. Walter said, "RJ, make your bed funny." Leo said, "RV is the white. Are we there yet?" Let me look up Are We There Yet? So hold on. Let me see which one came first. April 28th, 2006, RV came out. Are We There Yet came out in 2005. And then there was Are We Done Yet? The 2007 film in which Ice Cube builds a house. I can't believe this is fucking real. And it's just him on a ladder with a hammer in his hand. That's incredible. It's really, really good stuff. Christine said, maybe don't get up on your soapbox in your underwear, Mr. Intellectualism. RJ said, Mad Max Fury Road was technically a road trip movie. That's true. They were on the road. You know what's another one? Gumball Rally? Let me look that up. The Gumball Rally, 1976. And it has Raul Julia, to the surprise of no one. It's kind of... it came out the same year as Cannonball Run. Oh, sorry. No, it came out before that. It came out the same year as Cannonball, the 1976 David Carradine film, which everyone should also see. Yeah, Raul Julia, Michael Sarrazin, Gary Busey. You can't lose. No one else you really know. I'm looking down the list. You're going to be okay. Vanessa said, yes, nothing says discourse and intellectualism like Dragon Farts. Well, where do they come from? Where do they go? They all give us something to certainly ponder. I mean, and mainly the question is why. James said, on the subject of road trip movies, did you ever catch Little Miss Sunshine? Yes. Is The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou considered a road trip movie? They're in the sea, but they're moving. Leo said there's going to be a UK SNL will be even worse than the US one. I, for one, cannot wait. Nell said, I can't believe he does that stuff. Even she's shocked at the lack of shame. RJ said, Mel Gibson is in Ireland this weekend for the 30th anniversary of Braveheart. It was shot here. He was charging for autographs and pictures. Top guy. He must have loved it there because no one was Jewish. Molly said, I don't get Hey W notifications till 2:05 p.m. and I have all the notifications turned on. Molly, go talk to the people at AEW. Go file a fucking complaint. I don't touch that shit. I don't know how the algorithm works, except not in my favor. Have we posted anything since? No, we're good. It should still be up. Do you see it? Is it up now? I'm telling you. How much more do I have to do on my end? Don't you understand? It's just not, the problem is not me. Harley has another request. She must be doing well financially. Go to the back wall, put your hands on it, look back over your shoulder and twerk. This is the last one I'm doing from her because this is quite demeaning. This hurts me as a person. This is not... I'm a dragon. When I do end the show, that will be the reason why. Neil said, maybe every time Harley requests a fart, we'll post Hulk Hogan. Even better. Let that be her legacy. Christine has a request. Dance while saying something intellectual, monkey. The media landscape is fragmented, and that causes niche audiences who, of course, have a bubble in which they form their own opinions that collide against other bubbles. Unbelievable. Mia said, since I was too lazy to send you a birthday gift, I don't remember if I sent you money on your day, get you some coffee or something. Jesus. Thank you, Mia, for being the one good person. And she sent another one, too. I'm an idiot. I could have changed my amount. I just wanted to send you $40. I just saw Christine's amount. Jesus. Oh, boy. Neil said, no farts or dancing. Mia. Shaggy said, I got a lot of autographs. I think around 30 autographs. Mox, Billy Gunn were grumpy, but signed. MJF walked up and yelled at us, don't look at me, motherfuckers. Then walked down the streets 20 minutes later yelling, don't look at me. Incredible stuff. I assure you, Mox wasn't grumpy. That's him happy. Mia said, I meant to have said, get rid of the Hogan emoji. Not now. Shaggy said, the building sucks. Chicago sucks. I hate it here. And that was his best day. RJ Suburb said, the Gumbo Rally goes past my house every year. I live near a motorway. Do you get a discount? Mia said, I'm finally the number one top fan for now. Miss Andy said, Jackie Chan signed my copy of Cannibal Run at a book signing. He looked at the cover and pointed out everyone that was dead. He sounds fun. We're back. Everything's okay. It is a fucking hotel room in Roanoke. It's only going to get so good. Draw said Cannibal, a classic from Paul Bartel. Mike said the new Ice Cube movie, War of the Worlds, is supposed to be horrendous and unintentionally hilarious. Maybe he builds a house in it. Christine said there might be a familiar face in the crowd at Uno's longest match. I, for one, can't wait. RJ said, is Airplane a road trip movie? Airplane 2, Speed 2? Great question. RJ said, any new merch on the way for winter? I'm in your Person Tees page. No hoodies. They don't make hoodies for me. They won't make hoodies for me. I do want to say, because of my video that we posted last week about nobody buying mugs, my mug is now on the bestseller list as Shop AEW. So fuck everybody else. Complaining works is the real takeaway here. Leo said, I know people who auditioned for SNL UK. The UK cast is a fucking joke after it gets canceled for getting a rating of 60 people. Leo is so ready for this. But you're going to watch. That's how they get you. Love them or hate them. RJ said, did you have a special summer day yet so far this summer? Yes. I had mine very earliest year in summer restrictions. I did. Seattle was a dream. I was in New York for a bit and got the pizza I wanted. That was also a dream. I think I got it. Having said that, we still have at least a month of summer left. So we can still get another one. There's nothing wrong with having another one. Mia said, so all I have to do is threaten to give RJ the horns and I can get the ROH hoodie I asked for last week. Exactly. Shaggy said, good thing this is not Twitch. We can clip all these. I'm sure Nails will. Now, see, she just said, you can clip here. Christine said, oh, dear, we might have broken him. Kai said, is Roosh handsome because he's violent? The people want to know. Well, I guess his thing was that the people need to answer it themselves. Chronic Snake said, Batista is in talks to play Kurgan in Highlander remake. Thoughts? I think Kurgan should play Batista in the Highlander remake. Then I said, the laziest, most ashamed, saddest version of twerking I ever seen. Too much dragging. Well, I was never really at the clubs. And that's why I think I missed out. Leo said, SNL is awful. Why do I want to watch bad sketches with random celebrities in them? I don't want to watch Sabrina Carpenter read a crap monologue written by some awful TV writer. Yeah, fuck TV writers. Mia said, do Roosh smell good since you were close to him? Yeah. I do want to say, and I've brought it up a lot, how do you smell? Wrestlers who smell, they look like they smell, and then they don't smell. I would say I can't think of any wrestler who smells bad. But if I had to hedge my bets, 98% of the wrestlers I've interacted with have smelled fantastic. Christine, correct me if I'm wrong. This is episode 152. This Roosh Hayes, 152. Shaggy said, the building sucks, Chicago sucks. I hate it here. Was MJF. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're just quoting MJF. You like Chicago. Me said, are we rolling? Nail said, I bet Roosh's hair smells nice. He looks like he uses expensive products. Leo said, I hope Nigel McGuinness's faces Zack Sabre Jr. at Forbidden Door. Yes, me too. Nail said, can't you get hoodies on your personal store? Yes, you can get it at... I forgot the link. Let me look it up. Use code DONNOT at checkout for 15% off your order. Yeah, I do have a bunch of hoodies there. Go to, what is the link though? Let me see how this works. How do I hit the, I don't know. Type in Spring Store RJ City and it will come up. They have crop tops, they have bathing suits, they have whatever you want. Homeware, digital. It was one of those things where you can put it on anything. This is all the babyface business. So enjoy the black and white. Don said, I think Rush's wife will not allow him to sell it. That's fair. Oh, yeah. Mia said, Nels, where's Rob? Yeah, where is Rob? Nell said, he's right here. Rob, say something. Other than YouTube, do you know any way to watch SCTV? Well, I want to say, I got, when I was much younger and poor, I tried very hard to get the DVDs, and I have maybe 3 volumes, 2 or 3. I don't have all of them, and it drives me insane. One I lent to a friend. One I lent to a friend, and I never got it back, and it killed me. That was the only way to get them. Shout Factory put them out. I should just buy them. What am I doing with my life? What's the point of having a little money? They are really, they're like $50, but it's a fucking box. I don't know what to tell you. And you can get them on the Shout Factory website. That's the best way. YouTube, even their official YouTube, and streaming they're not on at all. YouTube's really only selected scenes. The problem is the clearance. They use so much music that it turns into a mess. And they, above all people, us and then the networks and Does Canada own This Is US, it's a fucking disaster. So the best way is just to buy those fucking DVDs. Leo said, I feel like TV comedy writers are genuinely awful. Rob is here. He says, I'm learning and lurking. What a perfect. RJ said, do you think the ratio of good SNL sketches to bad is similar to good versus bad in Monty Python? Well, I think it's wrong to say that like Monty Python are just like straight sketches. I think Monty Python did a lot less in general, obviously, like all British television does. Let's not count their movies. I would say they probably have a higher ratio, but overall they did less. And it's also like SNL is such a blanket statement because Monty Python is those guys, SNL is not, you know. SNL's like at this point thousands of different people. It's a little apples to oranges, but I would say Monty Python's still higher. Christine said, I believe the Rouge Hay was episode 152, but I'm too lazy to get on my laptop. Kai said, you and Brody King, or with -1. It's honestly my favorite Hay so far. The story is always in a video description on here. I don't know how these things work. Where are we? Do you like South Park? What's your take on the portrayal of Canadians? I find them annoying. I mean, I'm happy they turned it around and I get they're good and funny. And sometimes I go, oh, that's very good. But the whole, I never see myself sitting down and watching an episode. Oh, Leo said SNL would have had Epstein. Exhausted. Leo said SNL would have had Epstein presenting before he didn't kill himself. You're on fire, Leo. Harley has a request and put hippo emojis. Jesus. Lay on ground, remove panties and throw them in the air as proof. Put them back on, wet fart. I'm paying for this with a gift because the payment system is not working. I'm just going to fucking... What if I just banned her? What if I just banned her from the chat and we don't have to deal with it anymore? I mean, I would probably have to deal with it personally, but us as a community, we wouldn't have to deal with it anymore. Well, now I can't get back up. This is so, it's not good to be on a floor like this. You know, I don't know this place. I don't know what goes on here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything's discombobulated. I got to get, but you have to hear the sounds of me getting back up. You know, I don't need that. This is ridiculous. It's insulting to me. It's insulting to you. You're the ones watching it, and I don't quite know why. Think about it. Think about yourselves. Is this really what you want to do with the Sunday morning? Why are 50 people watching this at all? A fucking waste. One more and she's banned. It's a disaster. RJ said, thoughts on Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson? I think they just do it for the cameras. I think it was a great way to get people to watch the movie. That's just me. Chelsea said, please keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I may have major ear surgery done. That's like 3+ hour surgery. But you might have it done, but you might not. So we'll just worry about it when it happens. Baby steps. In the meantime, enjoy yourself. Leo said, I remember some idiot calling me foreign boy. I can't be foreign if I live in the country I was born in, and you're a racist dickhead. Got him. Christine said, anyone in the GTA, there's a Greektown wrestling show next Saturday with Effie and Danhausen and Megan Bain. Christine said, I just picture Harley throwing $5 bills at RJ, but ask. Great. We're back. Rob said, I cannot believe you're actually entertaining her bullshit. Doral said, just ban her. Everyone's happy. Everyone wants me to just ban her. Mia said, Harley, I asked Matt if you could come to Boca. He said he's fully booked. You should come anyway. I'll take you out to lunch. Oh, my God. Matt said I need to work on my mobility. It's not the right floor. And he's even homaging of the puppetry. The hand puppet is making chicken salad out of chicken shit. Don said, RJ is the new Jeff Dunham. Thanks. Dave said, all my life choices have brought me to this. Rob said, is Harley in the same hotel right now? Make her come to the room so we can make her do humiliating stuff for money also. She does, just somewhere else. Chelsea said, thank you so much for all the get well wishes. I really appreciate it. Well, you don't even know, it hasn't even happened yet. Stay the course. Lola said an entire episode with just your hand puppet and googly eyes glued to the top of your fingers, please. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Neil said, I am speechless. Kevin said, good Sunday, RJ. How's the beige jacket holding up? It looks nice. It does look nice. It's holding up great. Because I only wear it on TV, and then I immediately take it off. So it's been worn fully maybe like once. Kai Storm said, RJ, can you convince TK to bring Collision to West Virginia? Didn't we already? I think we did once. We will. It'll happen. People came out last night, so there's no reason not to travel west. Harley had a request. Have me on the show next week or week after. Don't really do the guests anymore. Hey is about that, and you're already on Hey. So great request, but it's been denied. Chris said, yes, please. Christine said, Harley stays, please. Well, that vetoed that. Leo said, making chicken salad from chicken shit is such a stupid phrase. It's literally a salad made from... I know, you just put mayo on it. Rob said, we do guests again now. No, we don't. Hey is the guest place. Leo said, I was a good guest. Yeah, remember when I used to do spaces? Harley said, I want to be on the morning coffee show. Okay. All right. I said it was quick, and it is quick. I have to go. Let's get a final look at me just debasing and disgracing myself. Ta-da. Go watch the latest Hey W with Roosh. Go like, go watch, go comment, go share. Ignore Harley completely. Amy said, looking forward to attending the Cincinnati shows. Wednesday's also my birthday. Look, this is about Amy, not about us. Okay? Go watch Hey, for fuck's sakes. In the meantime, Godspeed and God bless.